The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar.
What's up, man? Not much.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are
that's what's up.
From downtown Minneapolis. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let you know I'm live streaming on my YouTube channel, so.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Nah, you're good, man.
First carry now for Dalvin Cook. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
I probably done paid about 6. Yeah, I hadn't lost none yet. But, oh my God, what is that? Yeah, it look like I'm about to lose this one.
He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive.
Look like I'm about to lose this one now. I don't know what the hell going on there. Defense.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 82 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a
man. I like to run the quarterbacks, man. That's a challenge for me because I'm actually playing a league, man. That's how I started playing with Minnesota because that was the only team they had left that was halfway decent.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
So I started running with them or whatever, and I started trying to learn how to play with them shit like that because I used to play with the Patriots all the time, man. I'm a Patriots fan.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Oh yeah, yeah. I done. Right. It's like I'm having trouble with not so much KC. I know how to shut down Patrick Mahomes, but motherfucking New Orleans, man. I cannot stop them. What is his name? Karma, whatever they running back. That motherfucker, yeah, boy.
A very solid gain on that play.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Raven first down. Now Jackson on first down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Daniil Hunter. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Jackson.
Shit. Yeah, I forgot to do something. You only take one mistake, man.
Much more manageable.
Oh yeah.
Try to run for the first one. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Yeah, I like to run the quarterbacks, man, because they challenge your defense, man. Yeah, you got to be able to cover everything.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. There goes a deep ball in zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle.
Tell you who else, man. That damn Tyler Murray, man. That boy, he get him on there too.
What you're aiming for? They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Daniil Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there out of Cook.
Man, in my league, man, they got my defense end hurt, but he's out for 6 weeks, man. Daniil Hunter, he bring that pressure on the outside, and if you ain't got him, you ain't got nothing. Because they only got a free safety that's pretty good. Harrison Smith.
Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Ain't nothing else.
Let's get off the field. 49. Bring up 48. Two.
Here's Cousins. Now the hit. Cousins lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because
I ain't gonna do that
this is the quarterback. The ball gets away
that was
from
ugly
him.
right there.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Give to Cook out of the gun. A pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Keep it up. Good route here.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
Oh!
And that will be incomplete.
Spot that.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down.
That's what I was saying.
Effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. No, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and you can run it back inside later.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson.
Oh, he got caught up.
Now Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
When I see a play like that,
what's the problem?
To risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it?
They trying to hit you.
Whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe
play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but then ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis.
Oh, he's supposed to got through there.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. Here's Britton Colquitt to punt this one away. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Flushed out right.
And he's going to use his legs. He got bound.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Oh, he's got on. That's for sure.
On first
gotta have
and
some
10,
type of timing on him, see?
out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run.
Give me that.
Deep left side.
Oh!
And that is incomplete.
It wouldn't switch on him.
Off the arm strength there, but to no avail.
Oh.
Second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Oh, nice pick. Nice shit.
Now, the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
God, they'll make an adjustment for that.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
He trying to make you cough that motherfucker up, too.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Oh.
Here's Jackson, letting one go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Now Cousins, and Diggs has it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Throwing is Cousins.
Oh, I tried to get around him.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Man, I tried to get around him.
It's a loss of 2 there.
If I got that one dude, it would be over.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because We often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution?
I kind of like that I learned how to play with these niggas because a lot of people don't know where you coming from.
If they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better.
They don't know it because they used to seeing the average team, Cowboys,
Seahawks. About
Seahawks.
having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there.
Wait, no.
They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Man, how room like a motherfucker.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Steps away to his left. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Daniil Hunter getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead.
Here we go. Oh!
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing
all
excellent
in
defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He uncorks it for Snead. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No,
they let that.
Keep the feet in bounds,
Wow.
apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Here's Sam Cook now. As he's on to punt for Baltimore.
He showed enough caught it.
Sherrill's on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
I gotta get some offense going. Get some offense going. Missed that fucking field goal.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Cousins. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game.
Yeah, man, I'm hurt that they took him away.
It looks like a simple
He got
pitch and
traded.
catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this.
So I ain't got him on my what's name no more.
A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, he went to Buffalo.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run.
He's
Here's 2nd and 2.
That's the best fucking player they got on offense.
Now Cousins. This a screen to Abdullah. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They run. Cook.
Oh, yeah,
Cook with a first down and much more. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And it's
There's
now
still plenty of time, man. You got the whole fourth quarter. Who knows what might happen.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I've been working on that onside kick.
A couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
That shit be pissing people off, boy.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
You get that right there at the beginning of the game.
He's going to look
yeah, right
down the
there.
field. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore.
You're just thinking first downs. Man, hey, he'll get that first hit, and then he shake off of it and be gone.
Again, it's Cook. And an alley to run. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big play there out of Cook. 49 yards on the ground.
To my eyes,
they got to do something about that, boy. Those stretch plays hard to defend.
Seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins, and this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, shit.
Cousins. And Rudolph has it.
I thought I did. Man, I ain't do no audible, man. I hope it's touchdown.
2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Go ahead.
Cousins now. It's complete. Abdullah. Gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Bailey got the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense.
Hey, one thing I don't like about this, man, they be talking
really
bad.
The front putting on the pressure, the back.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Daniil Hunter, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Jackson now.
Ooh.
Letting one go for Roberts. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
No, he didn't get you. I thought he caught it. Hey.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking. Nice hole for
him. Hey, man, shoot me a sprint film request, man. I'll get on here with you. Play, man, when I ain't working.
This scenario right now, they want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. He can muster only a
let
yard
you get
there,
your,
and they'll be left
let you get your rematch.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice.
Hey, but these announcers, boy, they make you want to fight somebody.
Trick against them.
Yeah.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg.
Damn.
Under a heavy rush.
Where he was going.
He goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
He was lost. Damn. All right, good game, bro. Yeah, shoot me the invite.
The final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis. The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First down, 49ers. Here we go. 180. Motion, motion. Watch 10. Watch 10. Single, single. Single, single.
On first down, Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first
What
down.
did you doing?
So get those backs
Wow.
into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 18 yards, first
Bullshit.
down Niners.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180. And watch your leg.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Switch, switch, switch.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Hooked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They start the drive with Cook. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd down. Jahan, 180. 54. Pick me up. Here we go. Check. Hey, Ken. Check. First.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins.
Oh.
He almost picked
Wow.
it. Nearly a turnover there.
What
in the
a
opening drive.
what?
Yeah, that's
Hell
a throw we'd like to
no,
have
man.
back. Now 4th down.
Wow.
Not only was the call
That-
spot
that
on,
was-
how about the execution
was
of that
crazy.
defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Cook.
Woo.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a give running right. It's Cook. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Wow.
Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty? When you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
And we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now they go screen. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And a screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He got 29 yards that time. Mostert. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Trey Wayne's the Michigan State man right there in coverage. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw is Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Here we go. 180. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now a give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Oh, man.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Cook. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
He's tired of you. He's tired of us. Gun.
Staying open. 56 to Mike, boys. 50
Zebra.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Here we go. Black 80. 55. Right here.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Here we go.
Check 55, come on.
Come this way. Here we go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Let's go. Watch time. Tight end rock.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
Yellow.
Throwing is Cousins. And Rudolph has it left side. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down.
Here we go.
On first down, Cook. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. The Vikings on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing, Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard. And it's 4th. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down.
Hey, one set. Hey, orbit. Line 54.
Check. Mike's 54.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And he's able to find Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Check. Watch 54.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Wow.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though. There's no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Here we go.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. To throw is Cousins. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 19 yards away. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
On 2nd and 10, Garoppolo. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. Now a play fake here on 1st down. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Cook with a 1st down and much more. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
It's complete to Diggs. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Hey, baby.
It's a win for the Vikings as we say so
I mean, diaper, so I
from
changed the diaper.
Minneapolis.